Now we have logged in into my Salesforce account. So I already had a free Salesforce account. I have logged in into that. Now when you log in, you come to this screen, and on the left side this is the area where you perform all your tasks, be it coding, customization, or other day-to-day admin functionalities. Okay. Now the best part here is, if you don't know the navigation, here is a search box wherein you can search for the term you are looking for. Now since we are working on security model, so we need to have at least 2 users, so we can try logging in from different accounts, and after changing their roles, profiles, and we can see what effects does it make on their account. Okay, so to create a new user, I need to go to user. Under manage users, I can see users here, so I will click on users. Now for an admin, creating a new user is the day-to-day task. Just remember, in Salesforce you cannot delete a user, you can just deactivate it. For example, if I go to this account here, this is the checkbox which is active. So if I deactivate it, then the user does not count against your license fees. Okay, and you will not see anywhere delete button on the user. Okay, and then reset password. So there could be being a Salesforce admin, people might forget their password, so they might send you request for resetting their password. You can reset the password from there. A lot of time what happens is a user needs to be deactivated. Maybe he has left the organization and he is not more authorized to access your Salesforce org, so you need to deactivate it. But what happens is that user might be being referenced somewhere in your org, maybe in a custom hierarchy field. In that lookup, this user is being referenced there, so it will not allow you to deactivate. So for that, for the time being, when you are working on removing the user linking from your Salesforce org, so you can freeze the user account. So freezing is something which you do temporary. Once you freeze the account, then you can deactivate the user. You can you can remove the linking of the user from wherever there is an error when you try to deactivate it. Once you have removed that linking, then you can deactivate it. Okay, so this freeze button is just for that the user has left your organization, but you're not able to deactivate it because it's being used somewhere, so you can freeze that for the time being. Now what we will do, we will go here and create a new user. Okay, so you need to specify the last name, first name. Alias will take automatically, email, so it will pick them automatically. Let's say I name it Robert Scott, RS Scott is taken automatically. I need to give him an email, so I will give the email here, and I think I have an email account. My friend is sitting right next to me, so he has allowed me to use his email ID. So I will just use his email ID here. He is also learning Salesforce with me here. Okay, so nickname is username. It will if you want, you can change the email ID. It should be active. User license, we will select Salesforce. Profile. See, for the first user, when you create the first user, the main user, when you create your account with the first user, when you go to developer.salesforce.com, it will automatically assign the profile as Salesforce administrator. Okay, so here you can again select the profile as system administrator here. See, the role, even though it is red, but it is not mandatory to select while creating a user. And even though we have not set a role hierarchy till now, so we will not fill it. Okay, you can leave it blank. Now there is a checkbox known as marketing user here. It was in front of me, so I thought I should tell you about this as well. Lot of time what happens when you go to campaigns, so you don't see this new button here. It means you are not allowed to create a campaign. That's because the marketing user is not checked. So if you face any such problem, just remember that marketing user needs to be checked for an user to be able to create campaign. And there are these other features here as well. You can fill in the street, city and all, but for training purpose we will leave it blank. So I'll click on save. My friend will receive an email on his email ID with a link to log in and set his password. So it says that username already exists. So what I will do, I can change the username. I just say I will keep it. Let's see. Okay. So it has taken this username. An email will be sent to my friend here, so he will log in whenever required. Okay. So in this way, first we create an account in Salesforce, and then we come here, we search for users here, we create a new user, and I told you selecting a role is not mandatory. By default, first user is system administrator always. Then another users could be given these profiles, or we will also give custom profiles in the future videos when we will have a custom profile created. So we will create a profile and we will assign that profile, and we will see what changes does it make to that user access level, the functionality, the power that user have, the CRUD permission we call them: create, read, update, delete. Okay. So meet you in the next video. Till then, take care.